So happy birthday, IDHC. It's 25 beautiful years, and I can honestly say that I've been kind of known about and been involved for many of those 25 years. And I remember Catherine LaForme, she was set up at the powwow in Toronto. And I says, Kathy, I says, what about foot care? You know how important reflexology and foot care is for diabetics? And she says, yes, we've been talking about that. And so they started to implement the foot care program, and I was there for the beginning of that. So we would travel to different places and we kind of brainstorm about, what would a foot care program look like. So I remember going to different communities, and at first they were, don't touch my feet, stay away. Who wants to touch feet? And so I would say, come, just come and sit in the chair. And we started to work with people's feet in the community. And I have to say, I saw such beautiful transformation. I would see being fear to, oh my gosh, I wish I would have known about these services a long time ago, because many of the foot care problems they had never had the opportunity to address. And one of the beautiful stories about IDHC that really affects me a lot in a really good way is the fact that I've seen IDHC build community. So from those initial foot care clinics, they were just like, so there was fear, there was something there, and then to, go back, and then they were ready for you. Oh, where's that foot care? Oh yes, they were lining up and very happy then to be involved in the program, because they faced their fears, and then they learned to love the services that were provided. Then you combine that with all the traditional teachings, with all of the services and programs that IDHC has developed over time. The traditional healers program, very valuable to our people, because a lot of them were cut off from having those knowledge carrier conversations, because they didn't know where they belonged and how to go back into their communities. So through IDHC, I've seen a beautiful, beautiful family being built of much more happy people, much more looked after people, but much more love. They've been able to express their love because they felt the love. And so sometimes people have never felt that really in their whole life, and then they're cared for and they're attended to, and they have these, and then they're able to give that love back. And I don't know, there's just so many stories. I could be here forever, talking about all of the beautiful things I've seen through IDHC. But the important thing about IDHC is the team. Roz, our beautiful, director at IDHC, she really picks the people who have that team spirit. And all of the people at IDHC, all the practitioners, all of the program directors, they just are so good at their job, because Roz allows the fluctuation of ideas. She'll be able to listen, and then she'll be able to help them apply that to their work, and give them freedom to do so. And so all of these beautiful ideas have manifested from the beautiful management team that IDHC has together. So when I say 25 years, it's like 25 beautiful years, as it has grown into something that has now grown from Southern Ontario to also Northern Ontario. And so happy birthday, and I hope there's another 120 more years of IDHC services, and to see the transformation that they have gone through, or we have gone through as IDHC components. To see that transformation, it's just amazing. And I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to see it all. Yeah.
And some of the travel that we did was very innovative. We've traveled, high above the tree line. We've gone into some really remote communities. Our team has had some amazing experiences over the years. We even talked our funder into allowing us to do some really innovative training in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which was very pivotal in how we conducted our foot care program and how we keep people mobile. And it was a very interesting lesson that we learned from people who originally worked at a leper colony, and how they kept people's toes and kept them upright, because that's the main thing, is to keep people mobile, which keeps your spirit, which keeps you here longer.
I began working with IDHC in 2002 when it was still called SODI. What an amazing 18 journey it has been. We traveled across Ontario helping Indigenous people with diabetes to a path of wellness and healthy living. Personally, I would like to extend my sincere and grateful thanks to the Foot Care Program for saving me from a potential amputation. Congratulations to IDHC on your 25th anniversary. Keep up the wonderful work you are doing for our people.